Hi, thanks for joining me again. During this live feed, I'm going to go ahead and discuss my style and my theme for Tiffany's Pie Company. As you can kind of tell, I sort of go for a retro, more vintage look. I love the era after World War II, post-World War II era between like 1945 and 1960. That era to me is just a great era. Not so much the doo-wop group and the early rock and roll, but I love the jazzy swing music of the time. We're talking like Benny Goodman, Billie Holiday, Ella Fitzgerald, Duke Ellington, those kinds of groups. The big band era. I really loved the swing music and also the lounge music of the time. So like the crooners such as the Rat Pack and all those guys, I kind of imagine like a Las Vegas lounge scene or something back in the 50s and 60s. I love that. I really love that era. And as you can see, the clothing also, again, not so much with like the poodle skirts and the saddle shoes, but more like the swing dresses, the tea dresses back in the day, the victory rolls up in the hair, and the classic red lipstick and fingernails. But I really enjoy that time. I'm really going to model Tiffany's Pie Company after the lounge scene and the dance halls of that era. The restaurant I'd like to open, I have a couple of dance halls in mind that I want to model my company after. In my mind, the pies were king in this era. I can imagine housewives baking up good pies to take to potlucks, church events, barbecues, also like neighborhood welcoming committees, welcoming people to the neighborhood with a good pie, and people bringing pies over for dinner. To me, it just signifies a lot of community and a lot of warmth. So I really want to model that after the joy that the pies brought to people back in the day. People baking up a lot of love in those pies back then, so I want to bring that to this time. So without further ado, I'd like to present you with my next spring pie. It's called a hummingbird pie. As you can see, I did like a springy thing on the top with the flowers and the butterflies and the ladybugs. Even though it's a hummingbird pie, I don't have a hummingbird cut out, but maybe I can find one somewhere. Also, this pie has pineapple, banana, apricot. It's got a pecan coconut crumble on the top. So this pie does contain nuts, and beware of that. If you haven't yet, visit my website at www.tiffaneyspiecompany.com. Check out the pictures and the descriptions of my pie. Figure out how to go ahead and order something. Remember to give me 5 business days to fulfill your order, please. So if you order something today, you'll be able to get it pick up on Friday. If you haven't also visited my Facebook page, go ahead and do so. If you have enjoyed one of my pies already and you have not done so yet, go ahead and on the Facebook page recommend me and write a review for others to see. Thanks again for joining me. I will look forward to joining you again at the 4 o'clock hour to talk to you about my passion for the company and where that passion comes from. I look forward to meeting with you again. Until then, all the joy I wish to you. Thank you.